Welcome to Southwest Florida Scale Model Builder. My name is Jim.
Let's get building!
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the next 5 phases of the 1966 Batmobile by Fanhome. Looks like looks like possibly the front end is there, and one of the other door panels, tail lights, and that's part of the door panel, and pretty exciting. Just like the Mad Max car, the Batmobile is really coming along now that the body's going on it. And I'm pretty excited. And with that, I'm going to bring you to the overhead and we'll start unboxing some of these. Okay? Here we go.
All right, heroes, let's roll. Woof, let's go. Yeah, adventure time. Keep your eyes peeled for trouble. Woof, woof, I smell danger. We're ready.
All right, 102 is the first one we're going to do. Move the other ones out of the way. Let me bring over my little towel. I think I'm going to be working on the door. They can fold it up for now. Looks like another inner door panel, or inner sill, so I'd say, and the door handle. We'll bring the door back over. Looks like first we're going to be putting in the door handle, just like on the last door. And that's held in with nothing, it just pushes in. There's that done. Then we'll bring this over. And this is going to fit in here. This is plastic. It's going to go on just like that. We put a little oil in here since we're going into metal. That's held in with 3 EM screws. Getting exciting now, these are coming down to the end. There's just not enough time in the day. I still work a 40-hour week. I try to do the big builds, and I'm doing my small plastic builds. And trying to spend time with the wife without her getting mad. All right, that's all there is to do in that stage. Next will be 103. That's this one. This is 103. I'm going to open up 104 also at the same time. This is the inner door panel itself. All right, I'll move this over here. Bring this over. This is going to go in right here. It's going to bolt in right here. So let me put some oil on here. Let me fit this in. All right, that one lined up. We get a couple more screws, one more screw. There. That's in. And that's all there is to do in that stage. We got this extra molding. That's the reason why I brought over the next one. Next one is the inner door panel. Bracket. Screws. Here's some little parts. This molding is going to go on just like so. And that's held in with 3 AP screws. Last door went together fine and went right on. Works fine. I still have the electronics I have to go over. That might be on the next update for this I'll do. Okay, that's in. Then we're going to slip the ball through like that. And then this goes on top. So the ball moves back and forth. Held in with 2 AP screws. That's one. Then we have a little knob or bowl that goes on it. That just gets pressed on. And of course you don't want to drop it. You'll never find it again. There it is. There. That's the door lock. And then the next thing we do is we're going to stick the door panel to the door. It's going to go on like so. And they're held in with also with AP screws. One. tighten this one. All right. We have this in the bracket. Now we bring over the body. There's the car itself. Let me take off the body. Set that aside. Take the car out of here. Okay. Bring this over. Boy, it's dusty already. This bracket here is going to go right here. I think it goes just like that. And that's held in with EM screws. 4 of them. One. All right, that's in. I'm going to grease up these hinges. Let me set the body down. Next, we are going to put the door on. That's going to go in here just like so. That's held in with 2 EM screws. Let me get that one in. Start it, and I'll see if I can get the bottom one in with the screwdriver. Door opens nice. Turn this bottom one a hair. There. Very nice. Alright, that's all there is to do in that phase. Next, we're going to bring over 105. 105 looks like taillights. We set the body up here like this. And I'll open up this one. Comes with some electrical tape. Three different screws, CM, MA, and wow, a lot of screws. All right, move them over here. Here goes two bezels, two red lenses, and some wiring, hold the wiring to the body. So let's see what they have us doing here. Oh wow, they have us removing. This is kind of crazy. They have us removing this. Now we lift this off. Let's move this out of the way. All right, the two lenses go in that way. And then they go on like so. And they're held in with BM screws. All right, let's take a look. Tail lights are in. Not sure if this is right or not. I'm really thinking not. This one goes over here like so. Another bracket. All right, that part's in. Let's see. Then you just have you taking it around here like so. They give you some tape, so I'm going to tape it down. So it's not all flopping around. Hopefully these are long enough. Now they have us putting it back together again. I took that one off for no reason. Let me move this out of the way. Turn it upside down like so. Actually, I have to put it back this way first, so I can sit this on. You really shouldn't have to manhandle this so much. Let me turn it over. Let me prop the front up. They're accessible. There. All right, start putting all the screws back in. All right, now stick the bulbs in. So I'm pretty sure this one goes over here. Red one goes there. Same over here. There. And then this one goes there. One goes there. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So all of that to put those two taillights in. That was a lot of work for that. Which is 106. Move this out of the way. Move this for a moment. Looks like 106 is the front end. Pick it out. It is metal. Comes with just some screws. And that's it. Finally got an easy one. Maybe. Alright, let's bring that over. Let's see what we're going to do. Oh, we're going to actually put the windshield in. My God. Windshield we got on the very first pack. I've been holding it all this time. All right, here's the windshield. I never opened it. Well, this came in. This was number 4, and I'm on to what was it? 105. There's the windshield. Comes with 2 little corner brackets. Tells us it goes in with AM screws. I'm sure I have a bunch of them. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Let me dry fit it first. There you go, it's snapped in. Pretty cool. Let me juice up all the spots. Like I said, it's AM screws. There you go. And there's 4 of them. You don't really want to over tighten it. It's only plastic, as they call it, phases. Did put these little corners on. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Nah, it wasn't bad. Just give it a little crimp. There. Get the other side in. That one went in easier. There. All right. That's all there is to do in that stage. Boy, oh boy. After that last one, this one was easy. Remove my towel, the body back over. This way you get an idea. 12, 24, almost 28 inches long. It's a massive model. Really cool. Let me take this off for now. Bring this over here. Bring this over. Sit this down in here like so. Like that. Bring this over, sit it back on for now. Let me see if I can sit the front on it. See if it'll go. Anyway, just gonna sit it on there for now. This way you get an idea of the car. And with that, I'm gonna bring you back over to the tripod and we'll finish up with this video. This one turned out a little more lengthy than I thought it was going to, but mainly the things we finished this door here. Put the tail lights in, which are up in here. Got the front end basically somewhat together, put the front windshield in. And now we can kind of see what this thing looks like. And with that, if this was getting a little lengthy, I'll be doing a lot of editing, getting it down to a reasonable amount. But with that, I'm going to say thank you, take care, subscribe, watch, comment, and I will see you on the next edition or phases. This was, let's see here. This was pack 20. I think there's, don't hold me to it, but I think there's at least 24, I think, maybe 22. But we're getting there. And I'm going to say, take care. I'll see you on the next video. Adios, amigos. Love you.
See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.
They forgot about the time when they were young, about the things they did and the songs they sung. But now we got some both young and old, mama. That's rock and roll. Oh, rock it now, yeah.
Well, I'm a dog, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock